I wonder if it would be possible to explain to someone who didn't have it that when you used to tune radios in, you just didn't push a button and arrive at the frequency. You had to twist the knob and get it just so for the station to come in.
And hence the classic, what's the word I'm looking for? Romantic move by the fellas on the ladies.
Oh.
What's that, Tom?
You reach over to tune the radio in and you get a little knee?
No, no, where you're dialing in Tokyo on the boobs. You never did that move. And then you make the sound effect of a radio switch. And you do make the sound effect of like you're.
Can you imagine?
Christy, you've dated a few guys.
Never.
Have you ever had any guy
Never.
come at you with the tune in Tokyo?
No.
It's urban. It's an urban legend. And it's tuning in Tokyo. You're not dialing in Tokyo.
And there's no way you did that.
It's an American classic.
Do you remember the first boob you touched?
Yep.
I do.
I know the current boobs I work with. Did you ever dial in Tokyo with her?
It's tuned.
Tune in Tokyo, and no one has ever tuned in Tokyo.
Bet there's some kid listening who's going to do it tonight. Hey, I learned something from Tom on the Bob and Tom show.
But those were the first boobs I touched.
I was going to say, is that the first boob you touched?
What about you? Why don't you put a what year was it? You can tell us what year. You don't have to tell us the person.
I don't remember this sort of thing, and a gentleman would never discuss it.
You don't remember the first boobs you touched?
Yes, you do.
Boy,
I bet it was in Michigan.
Not my
on
mother's.
The lake. Oh, my God.
I was not breastfed.
I know what boobs Tom touched. That's right. When Tom was just a little boy, he had Paula, the upstairs maid, downstairs maid.
There was an upstairs, downstairs, but Paula.
To help
kind
Tom,
lady, German immigrant,
find out about the world.
Elderly.
Paula would give him a shower every night until Tommy was too big to give a shower. Oh my goodness, the size of your schwanzlucker.
It was a bath, not a shower. Paula, by the way, hers would be considered to be Zeppelins. She was
would they?
Stout.
On behalf of all of our listeners, Christy, do you remember the first breast you ever touched?
First breast I ever touched?
Yeah.
Excluding your own, of course.
Yeah, it was in a bathroom at a club because some girl had just gotten new boobs and she wanted to show them off.
That's a common thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you got to
touched
feel
them?
them. Oh, yeah.
She was in the club.
I was in the club. You know,
in that situation,
because I didn't know if they were hard. You know, I was kind of interested.
In that situation,
I don't know if the boobs are hard, but
please don't be so vulgar.
What?
In that situation, did they taste any different?
I didn't taste them. Sorry to disappoint.
you got to get in there.
Hey, dialing. Did you?
No.
You didn't do the dialing in Tokyo thing?
No.
Tuning in Tokyo, and no one does it.
Sure, it's been done. If you're out there listening, if you get a chance, pull over, email us if you've ever tuned in Tokyo and if you know what I'm talking about.
I'm not embarrassed to say I'm a boob girl. I love good set of boobs on a woman.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm really jealous.
Man.
Yeah.
Dear Bob and Tom Show.
So much for having fun.
I did tune in Tokyo with my college girlfriend in 2008 at a fine Midwestern institution. I was on a waterbed. And by the way, 2008 for a waterbed, that's way past its
late,
prime.
yeah.
That is good for you, sir.
I hope you changed the water.
Yeah.
By the way, we still laugh about it to this day. Dear Bob and Tom, I have done the tune in Tokyo with my wife early on when we were in the kitchen. And he goes into some great detail about convincing her for some reason she had to hold her hands over her waist and turn around. Very funny.
Dear Tom, I dialed in Tokyo last night in the shower. I should mention I was by myself.
Okay. Is that from a gentleman?
John from Louisville.
Okay. And the idea, Christy, once again, is as you're twisting.
Yes.
And then you're pretending that you're between radio stations.
And you're getting the static.
And then you end up with one that sounds like Japanese. And we brought that up because we had the Japanese description of the
I thought you had it.
College. Oh, do I have that over here?
Yes, you played it the last time.
No, that's Dynamo.
boy.
I don't know. I don't have it.
But have you ever, Christy, have you ever had anyone do the safe cracker with the nips?
Safe cracker.
Oh, same deal.
You put your ear up to it and you try to dial the safe.
See, this is what you do. See, now you're admitting it.
Yeah.
The safe
32 right, 40 left. And 2 right. Ooh,
But no, see,
thank you,
the
Len.
dialing in Tokyo, Christy, what you would be doing is
Yeah.
you would be making that sound like you're between radio stages. And then you're part of a... And then, of course, then if you get lucky... I got Tokyo. I got Tokyo. Sorry.
All right, I think.
This weekend, this comes to us from Paul. Thank
Okay,
you.
Paul.
Here's this weekend, I tuned in Tokyo because my girlfriend likes it. By the way, I don't touch the left one, though, because that turns the volume up. That could be taken.
That's good. That's very funny.
That could be
That is
taken
funny.
a number of ways. Let's see. Dear Bob and Tom Show, I love listening to your show on my way to work. Today, when I heard you talk about tuning in Tokyo, I couldn't believe someone else knew about that. This is, by the way, is from Lori.
Hi, Lori.
My ex did that to me constantly.
Notice the X.
Yeah.
She's gone to all caps. I hated it. As newlyweds, sure, I chuckled a little, but day after day for 20 years,
Wow.
I would avoid face-to-face encounters with him,
Oh, geez.
like passing in the hallway.